Me figuring things out, man. 4 years of doing comedy, micing hard, taking no pay, going out, doing all the open mics, spending hella gas money, all for this. This is what I worked for. I didn't know how it was gonna happen. I knew how it did though. This is me figuring things out, and Drex put me on, and I'm about to knock it out the park. Let's get it.
I'm 23 years old, I'm figuring things out. A little bit more about myself. I grew up from a poor family, for example. Like during holidays, like the 4th of July, we couldn't afford a lot of nice things like fireworks. So what my dad would do is he would literally gather us all in the car, then drive straight down the highway and flick his cigarette out the window. And then the car will backfire like, Papa, and we'd be like, We was into that. We loved it, man. We loved having fun. We loved doing that. Some more about me. I'm not a huge gun believer, believe it or not. I'm not a huge gun believer because I believe they take too many lives that don't need to be taken. And if you get caught with one, you're doing way too much time. Way too much time. I can't get with that. That's why I personally carry a flare gun, because I don't mind blinding the shit out of you. Like, seriously, I was out south the other day. I was South Stockton, and these dudes ran up on me and my cousin, talking about, give me everything. SOS! Give me everything. Okay. I tapped my cousin so confidently, like, watch out, cuz. I pulled out my flare gun, talking about, not today, you not. And then I pointed in the air, talking about some, help us, we need help. And then it worked because it was like, ooh. And we got the fuck out of there. Some more about me. I'm a Blaxican, if y'all didn't know that. My family knows. My Mexican side is here. That's some of my black side here. That's right. All that means is I can get a job any day, every day. That's right. I just can't keep that motherfucker on. That's my own. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Because I can't get and keep a job. I just can't show up on time every day how they actually want me to. And the only drug test I can pass has to be multiple choice. Just what you put for A. Bro, man, I'm 23. I'm figuring things out. And I know I look like I'm 16 because I got short legs and a baby face. I know, I feel like boss baby in this bitch right now. For real, like, I just feel like ever since I hit 18, I just stopped growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I a little bit feel like a vampire. I'm just a werewolf and a white girl away from dropping the next Twilight in this bitch. At very least, Netflix series, you feel me? And I get it too, I understand, man. I understand for a black person, I'm a pretty short black guy. But to be fair, I'm a pretty tall Mexican, so at the end of the day, it balances out. I don't even remember my last growth spurt because the day after my mom's water broke. Bro, man, this is my life. I'm figuring it out. That's why I don't like going to public schools either for no reason at all. I feel like they'll try to keep me, you know what I'm saying? But I had to pick up my cousin from school, from high school. She goes to this nice private school. So I get there and I start like looking at her school like, this is nice. They got water fountains on every corner. Why are they so hydrated here? That is good. And then as I'm doing my thing, this teacher comes out of nowhere talking about some get to class. Shit was so disrespectful because I wasn't even like roaming the halls. I was still in my car, keys ignition, seatbelt on, parked. And she tried to hand me a tardy slip too. I was like, oh hell no. So I did what anybody would do in that situation, and I went straight to the principal's office. I was not about to let this teacher bitch ruin had never attended. So I get to the principal's office, bow, kicking the door. That's when I realized it wasn't even the principal's office. That's when I realized I wasn't even at my cousin's school yet. I was still at the Shell's gas station pumping my gas, and the teacher wasn't a teacher at all. It was a gas station attendant, and she didn't say get to class. She was like, you don't pump 4, you may now pump your gas, and then gave me my receipt. Basically, make sure y'all do shrooms after. She will never get picked up. Forever, I'm telling y'all. She's still there. I had to get her right out of the Uber her home. I know, man. I'm into that. I'm into psychedelics. I'm into drugs. I'm into all that. I am. I'm a big weed smoker. Y'all smoke weed? That's what I'm talking about. I don't care. Y'all see that reaction? Because I smoke a lot of weed. Like, that's why I like moving. I'm out here in Cali. Because usually I smoke Reggie, so I'm used to smoking by myself. Because Reggie's like not that good weed. I don't like smoking on loud that much. I don't even know why they call it loud. Because every time I smoke it, it makes me quiet. Like I could smoke a whole blunt right now to the face and be talking to y'all just like this. You won't hear shit. You'll just see my lips moving like. Seriously, man. Then there's things about the weed. Like I realized I couldn't smoke weed during the day anymore. Because I'm always forgetting what I'm doing, you know? Yeah. Like I could be at home high as shit, sitting down, smoking like shit. Like what was I just doing right now? Oh yeah, that's right, I was taking the shit, getting ready to wipe my ass, finishing up this shit. For real, man, it's serious. And then like, I don't like how in San Joaquin, in California, weed is legal, right? But in San Joaquin, we can't buy it from a cannabis club. We have to go somewhere else, maybe Sacramento, Modesto, to get weed legally. I'm still buying weed off the streets. I'm still dealing with crooked ass drug dealers. Like the other day, somebody tried to sell me some oregano. And I thought it was disrespectful because he didn't even take it out the bottle first. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about how much you need. Damn, that was disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. Went to my other dealer and he sold me some purple punch. I damn near purple punched his ass in the throat. I was like, hell no, you need to give me something stronger. This is Cali. Post that and let's get on with the show. Okay. Post that shit. I look good. Let me see the action of it. I hope I did look good. I almost purple punched his ass in the throat. Went back the next week again, and he sold me some Girl Scout cookies, y'all. That's right. I had to pat my forehead for that one. I smoked 2 blunts of Girl Scout cookies, got so high, I gave McDonald's a 5-star review on Yelp, talking about this cheeseburger is amazing. It's great. It's great. Never had one like it before. And then I did it again the other day. I ate 2 bowls of cereal before realizing I ain't even had no milk. I was like, how the hell did I do that one? So I went out and I bought some milk, ate another bowl before realizing I ain't even poured the milk in the bowl this time. I was like, that is some good shit. You ever had to do this to your drug dealer? Like, you're doing the right thing now. I don't care where this is coming from. This could be crack, nigga. That was awesome. Like my boy said, yeah, I'm from St. Louis originally. Here we go. Been out back in Stockton for 2 years now. Means I stay in the hood. Because if y'all know, ain't no part of Stockton that's not the hood. Like even if you in the suburbs, you're in the sub-hood. I had to sign a waiver before moving into my apartment complex. And then on the waiver, it was like, if you don't make it to the end of the month, no refunds. So I had to know. Like, I ain't know how I'm gonna ask for a refund when I'm dead. I don't get it. I don't understand that. And that's because I say where Menace to Society meets Boys in the Hood, and down the street from that is The Walking Dead, and around the corner from that That's right. And I should have knew. I was moving in the hood because when I moved in, Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street was my neighbor. I was like, this is where you've been for 15 years. Like, he wants to come to the show tonight, but his garbage can was too heavy. I'm like, hell no. Stay your ass in the parking lot.
For $1,500.
That's funny. We're gonna talk after the show. You're gonna give me all the good tags. Just write those down for me, cuz. Write those down for me. We'll talk after the show. But I'm serious, man. I stay in the hood. Like, my neighborhood's so ghetto that the other day a white woman was walking her dog outside my apartment complex and the property value shot up 5%. And then the next month, the landlord tries to raise the rent $100. I was like, hell no, you planted that white woman. Ain't no white women who live around here. What is you? They like coke in my neighborhood. So I started selling coke in my neighborhood. That's right, I got it going. $1 a can and 10 for the 12 pack. Hit me up. I'm that.
What's your number though?
Thank you.
I'll let you later.
Can I get the water up here, please? Whenever. Appreciate it. Y'all give it up for the staff, man, working their ass off. Working their ass off. The hosts, the comics y'all seen. Yeah, man, we're going through it. And then I also like the fact that in Stockton, anybody can say nigga. I know a lot of y'all from here, I don't know if y'all realize that, but anybody can say nigga and it's cool. Like an old 80-year-old white woman can say nigga and it just be justice. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounded right. Y'all can't do that in St. Louis and other parts of the world. I'm a nigga and could barely say nigga in St. Louis. I can't. Like, I'd have to look both ways before using the N-word. They'd be like, Marcelis, do you know Jordan?
You good here?
Oh, I know I'm good here. That's what I was talking about. I appreciate it. Look, niggas are also co-signing on my jokes now. Oh, nigga, you good. Tell Granny she good. Auntie, she good. Hell, man, what you are. You could be Arab, Chinese, anything. You could be a mutt and just say nigga. People just accept it. Like I said, if I say it in St. Louis, I have to look both ways first. They be like, hey, you know Jordan? I be like, oh yeah, I know Jordan. That's my motherfucking... That's my nigga, y'all. That's seriously. It got so bad to a point where like I had to carry my birth certificate on me. I'd be like, nigga, check the paperwork, nigga. Check the paperwork, man. Yeah, man, Superfish. I like being here. We always do a lot of work here. Y'all don't know us comics, man. We putting in work. Honestly, I don't even think I'm that funny. I just have decent timing and I'm well prepared. That's a one hell of a combination for a comedian. Like, seriously, I don't like when people ask me to tell jokes offside the stage. You know, like I'm a clown, just 24/7, just funny. Like, oh. Tell me a joke. Don't do that. That's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Don't do it. It's like asking the police to kill somebody. We just can't do it without a good setup first. You know what I'm saying? And damn, she getting aggressive. Hey, let's get her. Hey, before this started, I was like, cuz, keep taking shots. You'll be fine. I'm like, shit, cuz, you got some leave right now? You don't got shit to do? You don't got kids, diapers to change? You don't got shit else to do right now? I'm sure they're up right now just having a blast. Nah, they're gonna be ready for your ass as soon as you get up. Just, hey, mommy, tell me a joke. I'm like, there you go. That's instant night karma. What it has. But mostly it's like white cops killing black people. You know, it's a lot of that. And it's majorly disrespectful. I like the peaceful protests. I don't know why everybody loots when black people gets killed though. It's like, what is that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Running into the stores and stealing stuff. We want justice, we want freedom, and an Xbox One. Like, I don't understand that. But you know, I had to get with my people. You know what I'm saying? We all getting that shit. And like I said, it's mostly white cops that kill people. Like, white people, first off, for a brand, for a people, they have a lot of genres. Right or wrong? They have a lot of genres. You know what I'm saying? You got Irish white person, this white person, that white person. Every other race is just that. Or you're mixed. You feel me? Like there's 3 types of white people I can't stand. First off, I love white people because, let's just say why I love them. Because they always stop at yellow lights and run for president like every 4 years. They never miss a skip on that shit. And they will drink your ass under the table every time, as we see. They could testify to that. It's just 3 types of white people I do not like. I'm gonna name them for you right now. The first type is a white person like America's mascot, probably like Donald Trump's son. You know what I'm saying? He has a job, full-time job, paying all his bills, playing golf on the weekend, and sleeping with his secretary. Fuck that guy. Come on now. Nobody likes him. Second type of white person I don't like is like the old ass white person who is racist. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even tripping about what he's saying because he's on his last 3 breaths. You just like, go ahead, bro. You don't even mind. The third type of white person I don't like is the white person who tries to act black. Just stop it. Stop it. I mean, it's never gonna work. I don't like it. One, you could never be black, you know? One, because your credit score is probably way too good. It's not gonna work. And 2, you probably know who your father is, so quit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Hey, he's trying to be like, hey, do I qualify? My credit sucks and no daddy. Can I be with y'all? I'm like, nah, you already spilled drinks on the minority's head. The numbers are over right now. You're not doing well. You're gonna have to like. Actually, I think you're over with in your black career, sir. You started over with. He wants to be white now. When is it when everybody's switching races? What the fuck? I didn't know we could choose. Would have been, I would have been had my credit good. And I'm a patient man. I am. Because I have Boost Mobile, I have no choice, you know? Like long lines are nothing compared to me like trying to log into my social media on my phone. You know, like I wait at a red light all day before having a red text on my phone that I can't even respond to. The other day I even tried calling 911 for an emergency. And they didn't even answer until after I got robbed. Like, you know your phone is garbage when you get robbed, and a thief only takes your half-eaten Snickers and lets you keep your phone. Like, you need that. You need that. It was fucked up. Because I had phone insurance. That Snickers was uninsured. I had to take an L on that one. Yeah. I was over with. And I'm a millennial, you know, figuring it out as a young man. Millennial out here. I don't fix things. I don't work on toilets. I don't build things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a millennial, so the only thing I know how to build is a relationship on Tinder. Straight up. Tinder is great. We got any users? Alright, that's good, because if you're using Tinder, your STD chances have shot up by like 1,000%, man. I'm just being real. Tinder is crazy. I tried it once. It was awesome because like I could sit on the toilet while just swiping right, like kill. And then you get to that one girl with the thick neck, like, ooh, no. I'm like, no, sir. Kill. Oh, she got a big forehead. Get out of here. Kill. Then you get to the picture where it's like 10 girls in one photo. You a little confused, like, which one is? They all cute. Turn it's cool. It just was, I went on one time and it scared the heck out of me because, man, she could have told me at least to bring like some mountain climbing gear or something. Her shit was like the Grand Canyon. I was nervous. But I'm not the type of person to like jump shit, you know? I finish when I start. So I just like picked the wall and carved my name in there. Like Marcelis was here. Go. I'm out of here. There was a nigga stuck in the corner. I was like, oh shit. Is that a person? Stuck in your vagina. All right. Interesting. You live and you learn. A lot of other people are trying internet dating. Y'all fuck with that? Next. I mean, they got great sites for the white people. eHarmony.com. blackpeoplemeet.net. What? I don't know them all, sir. Come on, you can write me a list later, but shit. I just know the basics, you know? And I feel like it's fucked up because, let's be real, you can meet all those people at Walmart right now. Like, what happened to having game and spitting game and getting at girls? Like, eharmony.com. Come on, white folks. Take your ass to Walmart, to the sunscreen aisle and ointment aisle, and meet you your next ex-wife. I say that for white people because white people go through divorces like cars. Just file for it. He can testify. He's ready for that one. We locked eyes on that joke. He was like, man, you hear me? He was like, what was that, the ointment aisle? What? Sunscreen? Alright, cool. Taking notes today. Blackpeoplemeet.net. Come on, black folks. Take your ass to Walmart to the cocoa butter and Kool-Aid aisle and meet you a queen. If that don't work, take your ass to Wakanda. Meet your next lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You know, facts, people. I'm figuring it out. I don't like all this stuff, but I'm doing it, and I feel like social media is changing the game. Like, it's changing the game, one like at a time. You know, Facebook is a new suicidal awareness page. Save your friend, like your shit. This nigga's about to kill himself. I can tell in that last post, he is not doing good at all. He's got some self-esteem issues and some more shit. It actually seems kind of thirsty. Is it true? Are they flirting? So many things, man. And then Twitter, the new Vent book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then Instagram for niggas who can't read. I like that one. I do, man. That's all the stuff. And then being in a relationship isn't easy. That's why this internet dating it's not going to be the most successful stuff. Because when you get into a relationship, you got to keep a relationship. Like, for instance, check this, fellas. The other day, my girl, she was like, Marcelis, I want a rose. Me being the boss player pimp that I am, like, what kind you want? She's like, surprise me. So then I looked at her and I rose up out of my seat. I was like, surprise! It's a verbal rose, babe. Came straight from the heart. Which, in fact, is the most rarest rose out there and the only one that's not a flower. So that was special. Then I walked off like I did some bullshit. We broke up the next week. Like, people are starting to sneeze. That's how you know what I'm saying? At you, everywhere. He just backed up a little bit. That's disrespectful. People be like backing up, but don't say bless you. I don't like that. Like, what kind of monster are you? Like, thank you. Like, exactly. Like, you could sneeze 1,000 times, and I would say bless you 1,000 times before taking you to the hospital, because there's definitely something wrong with you if you sneezing 1,000 times in my face. Seriously, man. And then I'm not gonna get to the next joke before we get these shots out. Drex, I like to drink, man. I had to stop drinking. Drinking and driving, though, I had to stop that. You know, I had to stop because I was spilling too many drinks in my car and shit. I was like, damn, these stains now. I was spending way too much money on paper towels and shit.
Oh, you not a pro.
Exactly. And then I realized as I'm getting my paper towels off of Amazon, they offered me towels. I'm like, that would have been easier. I could have saved hell of money on towels. Damn, I need to learn from you. You over here, OG. You and Dave need to link up after the show. I know.
All right.
This is your guys' like history. If I had like a portfolio of you guys coming to my comedy shows and getting fucked up, that shit would be 2 folders. 2 folders long at least. That shit would look like
Yay.
now. Shit. Did you get yours? Y'all got the shots back there?
Yeah.
Y'all enjoying yourselves?
Do it.
Hey, everybody with an MF Comedy shirt, man, show some love. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all got this? All right.
Yeah, hold on.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? You're supposed to be the one to get the pour the shots back there. Drex, you're moving too slow. Nah, I'm just giving her shit. I have to. It's mandatory. We just had Thanksgiving at the house. Me, my family, and friends. Y'all enjoy the holidays?
Yeah.
Holidays be kind of gay for me though, man. All this money I gotta spend, I'm not doing thanks nothing no more. Nigga, I'm doing thanks breathe this air. I am thankful. Y'all grateful for air too? I'm the airport in my house. We don't got all that other shit. We grateful for what we have. Everybody else is pretty greedy if you ask me. I'm like, shit, you gotta put life into reality, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, to bless you, okay, look, let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real because I act like I'm too cool for school sometimes. Like, I really do. But the other day, y'all, let's keep it real. The other day I had to steal me some deodorant. Have y'all ever done that? Like, I don't mean like steal the whole deodorant or nothing, but I'm talking about like sneak a couple swipes and then put it back. And the reason I had to do that was because I had 2 minutes to get to work and I forgot to put deodorant on and forgot my wallet. And I ain't stole nothing in a long time. For real, I didn't even know if I could even take it to that degree. Because if the right guard had caught me, he could have been outside waiting for my ass with an axe. Those are puns, people. I had to relax. I had to psych myself back in the game. I had to get into stealing mode. Okay. If y'all ever stole anything in your life, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I started fake shopping. Now I'm walking down the aisles, checking out the toothbrushes. Good. Moving down to the floss. All right, cool. Then I got to the deodorant section and I grabbed the biggest one. And I grabbed the smallest one and acted like I was comparing the two, but really I was checking my 6 to make sure nobody was watching me. Then I put them back, grabbed the most expensive deodorant, because why not? Be smelling fresh. Popped it off, swipe. And then I like ran out of there. I don't know why I was running. I don't know why I was running, but all I know is as soon as I hit like the flesh hole of the door, like my motherfucking hair started standing up on my arm. Like I had so much adrenaline. Like I felt like I just smoked a whole box of Newports. Like I was hot. I even got into my car and put the seat back a little bit and played some Tupac. I was like, fuck the bitch in the glitchy play. Not gonna lie to y'all, I've been stealing deodorant for 2 weeks straight. I had money too. I just been liking the high off it. You know what I'm saying? I even introduced it to my girlfriend. We've been stealing deodorant for a week straight. Man, we like the Bonnie and Clyde of stealing deodorants. I'm getting worried about her though, because she's like, getting too into it, you know what I'm saying? But I know she's getting too into it because I went home one day and this bitch not only had Walgreens deodorant, she had Walgreens hand sanitizer, Walgreens makeup. This bitch done stole the W off the Walgreens sign talking about if you turn it upside down, it could be an M for Marcelis. I wanted to tell her, like, stop stealing shit from Walgreens. But then again, like, when has anybody ever stole me an M before? That was special. You can't. That shit is special because you can't just buy my M off of Amazon. My M had to be stolen. So then I gave her a kiss and I hung my M up on the wall like, thanks, babe. And she was like, no problem, babe. Just make sure you keep that shit a secret. I was gonna have to cut your ass with a Gillette. So bad that not even some Old Spice is gonna be able to fix your ass. That's right. I love my bubble booty. I love them, man. That's people, like you said. It reminds me a lot about figuring life out and figuring things out and about why I even want to do this special, man. Because not all the times you're doing right things. A lot of times in life when you're young, 23 like myself, like by 23 I thought I would have had a lot more accomplished by now, to be real. I thought at least by now I would have been able to like reach the top of the refrigerator. By 23. If anything, look, check this. If anything, I thought I would have moved on from the kids' Foot Locker and would have been in the regular Foot Locker. But I'm serious, man. I was up in a kids' Foot Locker the other day. The worker is gonna come up to me talking about some, oh no, sir, kids only. It's like, bitch. And me. Like, you might as well change the name to Marcelis and Kids Foot Locker. This is for life. Not really. I just squeezed into the 7s for the discount. Y'all feel me? It's a cheap joke. It's a cheap joke. A lot more about learning myself and figuring things out is like much like Connie and my friend Dave. Like, I've been to places way too drunk before, like clubs. I'm telling you a story about one time I got my ass whooped by a security guard. This dude was like 8 feet tall. Straight up. I was doing the most. I don't remember what I was doing. I was smoking with this girl, and I was like, oh, she was like, buy me a drink if you want to hit my blunt. I was like, that's not even equal. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like the, you know when they teach you the greater sign, the hit a blunt is right here. And the drink is right here, bitch. That's not equal. And I guess somewhere in the middle of this, that conversation, the security guard pushed me. And I said something stupid. Like y'all been doing also. And the dude like snatched me up, y'all. Like, and this ain't my first fight, but this was the first time I was getting choked out with 2 feet dangling in the air. And I remember like the only thing that was going through my head was like, damn, this is what the top of the bar looks like? This is fancy. This is a good sight. And I knew I was gonna go to sleep too. Like I said, it was my first fight. I knew I was going to sleep as soon as he got me under my neck. Not because he was strong or nothing, but his belly was soft. I was like, is this Superfish? This bitch is... I went straight to sleep. Like, I felt like he was just back there popping memory foam pills before his shift started, you know? Like, this dude ate a whole mattress bed set before he started his shift. I'm convinced he could go on Craigslist and sell his belly as furniture. That's how soft it was, y'all. Seriously, I feel like, man, they should have just hired him as a beanbag chair and none of that would have happened. Put his ass in the corner. Like, and then he was wearing a tuxedo. It was hilarious. Like, where the fuck did he find a tuxedo to fit him? I'm convinced he had to go into that, what's that store that has all the furniture? Talking about, yeah, let me get that bed set tuxedo spread. Yeah, I'm gonna need the pillowcases too. Those are the socks. I need those. He was huge, is what I'm saying. He was huge. A little bit more about me learning myself. Not only do I like to go to clubs to have fun, I also like going to strip clubs. It's just something I do. I like throwing ones and feeling like a boss in my head. Hey, I go to the VU. Let me tell you about a story of going to the VU. This is me going to the VU on a rookie time. I went to the VU one time. This is why it was a rookie time. I went to the VU with a $1 bill in this pocket and a $10 bill in this pocket. That's all I had. I walk in, pull up a single chair, and then put my one on the stage. Boss. And then like the girl, like, let me tell y'all, she started like showing me some titties, you know what I'm saying, bouncing the ass. She even let me touch her pussycat for a quick second, like, I got up immediately because like, I don't know, I felt like for a second, I just stole the pussy for $1. I was like, this is the best dollar I have ever spent in my life. I was out of there like, oh shit, did I just rob this place? And you gotta be careful when you go to strip clubs too, because you know the strippers only trying to tell you good things to make your head feel good and then make you spend more money. I walked into the strip club a different day and the stripper looked me dead in the eyes talking about, hey, Big Daddy. Yeah, nothing but $30. She got all $30.
How much that summer?
No, but okay, we're not gonna sit here and have a stripper conversation, but it was winter, big dumb playing. Her name was Sprinkles. That shit was great. For real, I wasn't even, like, when I was doing the ones, I wasn't even watching her the entire dance. I was just looking in the mirror to confirm her comment she had made to me earlier. She's dancing, I'm in the mirror like, Big Daddy. Goddamn right, I'm Big Daddy. Hey, let's get out of here. So that first time when I put the one on the stage, I had to leave. Got up, left immediately. I was low on gas, needed that 10 to get home. So I get to my car, get my keys out, and I pull out my money, and I had a $1 bill. Which sort of made sense, you know. So I don't know if y'all ever asked y'all money back from a stripper or not. But I did that day. I did, I had to. I gotta get home. I was like, hey, Sprinkles, hey, check this out. We got a problem. So remember earlier when I gave you that 1 or that 10, it was supposed to be a 1. I need that back to make it home. Come on now, what can we do? And then she was like, oh, no problem, Big Daddy. I was like, oh, Big Daddy. You know what, Sprinkles? You earned that. That's you, okay? Big Daddy's gonna be fine. Then I got in my car and I left. I don't know if y'all ever went to the gas station talking about, hey, pump, hey, let me get 1 on pump 1. Then they look at you crazy, like, nah, bitch, I'm coming back 10 more times till we get to 10. Run that shit. Seriously, man. And we're at a time of point in this world, as I'm figuring it out, we have like our elections, our country, everybody's figuring it out. Look, we got Donald Trump in the motherfucking office right now. Me personally, I don't trust Trump. Like, how you gonna know the secret to growing hair and not tell nobody? It's not real, that's not honest. Like, I can't trust you. Like, I feel like Donald Trump's gonna be the first president to overdose off of some embarrassing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just turned on the news one day, it's like, breaking news, Donald Trump has overdosed off of Rogaine and hair dye. Like, how you gonna embarrass us like that? Trump, at least if Bernie was elected, old ass shit, he would have died in his sleep, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah. I seen that coming. I voted for the vice president voting for you. Like, Hillary probably lied about her death. Back in 2003, I died and was resurrected. Like, bitch, what about the emails? I'm gonna be like a woman and bring up some old shit. Like, I'm glad, man, she didn't get elected. I'm glad because that would have been the last door I hold open for a woman. Like, oh, y'all got your doors now? Y'all got the country? Cool, okay. I'm serious, man. All I'm saying, if you can run the country, you can get your ass out there and roll that motherfucking lawnmower, run that shit. All right, that is true. I'm getting ready to wrap up my set, y'all. So I just wanted to say I appreciate y'all for coming in. I got this last joke. I'm gonna say it. I'm hot as shit right now, man. Give it up for all the comedians who sing right now. Give it for Superfish, man. This is the first time we've done this. And it came out awesome. I had no idea what was gonna happen. I was just like, do it, you know? I seen a Nike commercial and I was with the shit already. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. But nah, I'm gonna get a little bit personal. Like I said, I'm figuring things out. I have, this is super personal, y'all. I have 2 older brothers. No, I have 2 brothers, right? Actually, I have 3, but I'm not gonna talk about the little one because he don't even know what he wanna know yet. He's just a tiny little fella still learning shit. So I grew up mainly with 2 brothers, though. One that's 2 years older than me and one that's 2 years younger than me. The one that's 2 years older than me, he's gay. He's gay. And I always knew it was something different about him growing up too. Because like when we played outside and stuff, he could never throw a ball properly, ever. Like, ever. But he could catch them all just fine, like behind the back, under the legs, one-handed. Like Pokemon, he could catch them all. I was like, okay, this is me figuring things out. Like, okay. That's like, I'm like, that's like strike one on the gay radar. I don't know what gay is, you know, at a young age. I don't know what that stuff is. But I'm like, okay, strike one, we watching you, you know. I'm figuring shit out. Strike two came when I realized that my older brother, no, let's not even go to strike two yet. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my little big bro, who's actually right here. Is 2 years younger than me, but built like an NFL player. Like, we used to jump everybody back in school. Not because my older brother couldn't fight or nothing, he was just too gay about it. You remember? Like, we're like, bro, he hit me. He'd be like, oh, no, he didn't. Yes, the fuck he did. Don't you see this black eye? Go get him, bro. And he'd be like, oh yeah, no problem. Here, hold my purse. And I'd be like, this is ridiculous. Like, how do I even hold this motherfucker? I don't even know how. I'm gonna set it down. Set it down. It was ridiculous because the purse wasn't even a purse. It was just a bag with the word purse written on it. I was like, you're gonna have to choose gay or cheap because this is getting out of hand. No, seriously. They always got hand-me-downs from all my brothers. Got a lot of hand-me-downs from them. I remember being excited to get hand-me-downs from, like, my older brother. He always had t-shirts. I'd be like, oh! Why none of your shirts go past my belly button, bro? This is ridiculous. And then my little big brother, like, he had a lot of shirts that fit me, but he was always into, like, cartoons and stuff. So I literally remember being in middle school with a SpongeBob shirt and some booty shorts. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm dropping out. This is freaking... Selling jokes forever, I guess. Can't get a job like this, I'm employable. Nah, but this is just me figuring out my family, man. And then for my older brother, like, the second time I really noticed he may be gay was when I noticed that his wrists were like super weak. I don't know why, I just noticed, like, his wrists was so weak, y'all, you could just hit it with the microphone and it spin in circles for hours, just like I would physically have to walk up to my older brother and stop his wrist in rotation, like, oh, I have strong wrists. Oh. Then the third time, I really noticed he was for sure gay. He actually, damn, this nigga having a whole business call in the back of the room, like we ain't even doing shit. I hope he is selling bonds like a motherfucker. He probably owns half of this shit because he doing it like this building is. She like, look, if you want to keep doing your shit here, you gotta shut the fuck up. Because he will shut it down in a heartbeat.
You're doing a great job. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. She turned that around as well. She's like, shit, I don't even worry about him. You just awesome. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, I hop on that train. Yeah, thank you. I'm Big Daddy. Did you hear this? No. What I'm talking about. Hang up phone calls around Big Daddy. I'm requesting shit. No, but now that he's off that big stock exchange, you pull out? I'm playing. Shit dropped. I just checked my iPhone earlier. I'm playing now. Yeah, the third strike. This is the very last time I realized, like, my older brother is for sure 100% gay. He came out the closet to me on some real man stuff. Like, I appreciated it. Like, he came up to me one day, he was like, I got something to tell you. And I was like, what's up? Then he leaned in, and I was like, why are you leaning? That's gay. What are you doing? And then he leaned in with everything he had, and he looked me dead in the eyes talking about something. Look, check this, don't tell nobody, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And I was like, damn! That's super gay. You know when Troy Aikman gay. Like, hold on, let's get shit straight. You can suck all the penises in the world, but you have crossed the line right there, gay. And I'm pretty sure sure you're going to hell because they suck. I'm like, and splash some holy water on his forehead and rub that shit in. I'm like, give me a hug, and then we're going to church next Sunday. Who's a Dallas Cowboys fan?
I'm from Texas.
I bet. I knew it. I was like, she hella gay. I'm playing with y'all. You will beat something in my ass. All right. What's that?
I love you.
Dallas fans love talking shit because they got a star. They like, we just gonna be shiny and prickly, you know what I'm saying? Dallas Cowboys fans has to be some of the toughest fans I know. Like, not everybody could just lose games like that and be loyal like that, you know what I'm saying?
Raiders.
We're not even gonna get started. No, we're not gonna start a war here. Yeah, we're not starting a war here. Alright, let's make some noise. Who's a Raiders fan? Make some noise. Cool. Who's the Niners fan? That's why I ended the joke with Cowboys. I want to say Niners. I fucking hate the Niners. Seriously, honestly, I'll do a little Niner thing because I'm grateful I'm even tall enough to ride a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wake up and thank God for Kaepernick because I hit a Kaepernick every morning. Like, Six Flags was the shit yesterday. I feel it's like my family has a gene called the roller coaster gene. Either you got it or you don't. And when you got it, like, I'm big cuz in my family. You feel me? Like, I walk in the room and all the other cousins get their shit together. Oh, start sweeping and shit. Oh, start working. Act like you're busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm big cuz. Y'all may not see that. It made me realize, like, I bet that's why Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea, is so bitter. He probably can't get on any of the roller coasters. That makes sense. I'd want to blow up Disneyland too if I could ride Space Mountain. Yeah. I could see him at Disneyland right now, just not enjoying himself at all, getting dizzy as shit, riding the teacup rides, you know what I'm saying? Just in the teacups, getting dizzy as shit, just like, this is ridiculous. We are killing everybody in this bitch. How are those missile launches doing? Alright, y'all, my time has been Marcelis. Blood, sweat, and tears all went on that stage. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm figuring things out, and I'm grateful and blessful to have Superfish and these people in Stockton